Good morning, students. This is Mr. Araj, your new physics teacher. Welcome to you all in standard 10th. This is the fourth part of physics, and the topic is image formation by a concave mirror. Okay, so already we had discussed this topic in our Zoom classes, but as for your requirement, you need this video. So we are starting with the very first one. This topic consists of 6 cases. The very first case is when the position of an object is at infinity. Okay, so when as we discussed that when the object is at infinity, the light is passing parallel, it will always pass through focus. Rule number 1. Okay, that we had discussed. Okay, so what is the position of an image? The image will be formed where all the reflecting light will meet. See, 1, 2, 3, all are meeting. So at a point it is focus, so we get the image on focus. Nature is real and inverted. What is the size? It is very small, very highly small. So we can say it is like point, very point like object. The image will be formed. I hope this is clear. Now case number 2. Now what is case number 2? So here the position of an object beyond the center of curvature. Now again draw a mirror. This is pole, this is center of curvature, and my object is here. See, this is my object and the object is AB. So first of all, how to get the image? Rule number 1. First pass a light parallel. Now you know rule number 1, parallel light reflect through focus. So incident light, parallel, reflection light, focus. Now rule number 3. What is rule number 3? Rule number 3, incidental light on center, it will reflect back at center. Where the two reflecting light will meet, that is a position of a image. Now see, this image, these two reflecting light will meet at between center and focus. Okay, so in between this, the image is created. So what is the position of an image between C and F? What is the nature? Again, as you are very clever, real and inverted. What is the size? Now as compared to this, the size is slightly big, but actually not too big. We can say if this is very small, then this is small. Okay, then this is small as compared to the first one. Now hope this is clear. Now case number 3. Now what is case number 3? See, position at center. Now the object is exactly at a center. Now this is the object A and B. Rule number 1, incident light passing from principal axis. Okay, this is the principal axis. If we pass parallel, it will go through focus. So this is our rule number 1. Rule number 1, parallel pass through focus. Now we are using rule number 2. What is rule number 2? Incident light pass through focus. Now see, this is rule number 1, this is rule number 2. What is the rule number 2? When we incident a light on focus, it remain parallel. Okay, so this two line, reflecting line 1 and reflecting line 2, will meet at point this. So at this point we are getting our image. See, the image is exactly on the center. So by this diagram we are able to say the position of object and image is same, both are at center. Now what is the nature? The nature is real and inverted. Now you are very much clear. What is the size? Now here the size is same. Okay, now see the very first one, here the size of the image is very small, here slightly big. It means as we are coming very close to mirror, the size of the image is slightly going to be in bigger size. Okay, so this is now coming to the fourth one. What is the fourth one? If the position of an object between C and F. Now see, this is our center, this is our focus. We are just between this. This is center. See, this is our center. This is center, this is focus. So in between this, we are standing here. This is our object. This is A and this is B. This is the object. Okay. So rule number 1. What is rule number 1? Pass a light parallel. If the light is parallel, it will pass through focus. See, this is the focus. So pass a light, it will passing through focus. Okay. Now second, pass a light. Now rule number 3. What is rule number 3? Rule number 3 is pass the light from center. Okay, so we'll have a torch, flush the light, it will reflect back center to center. Now see, two reflecting light will meet at beyond, just behind the center and at downward direction. See, so downward direction behind center, it will meet here. Now see, the object size is, suppose I am taking 5 feet. Now see, what is the image size? It is near about 15. I can say this is very big as compared to object. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Two reflecting side meet at a point, there the image is being created. Now students, case number 5. Okay, what is case number 5? When position of an object is at focus. Okay, now see, this is our mirror, this is pole, this is center, this is focus. Okay, so we are standing on the focus, so the object is on the focus. Now rule number 1, what is rule number 1? Pass a light parallel. So when a ray of light passing parallel, it will reflect through focus. So this is ray number 1. Now this is now rule number 3. When we pass a light from center, okay, it will reflect back to the center. Now see, these two are again going back, but see, they both are parallel. If the reflected ray are parallel, they will never intersect. What is the definition of parallel light? Parallel lights are those lines which are parallel to each other, they will never intersect. So this is our parallel ray, it will never intersect. So where should be the image form? I don't know where. It is again, every time it is going parallel, so I can say it will meet at somewhere very far distance. I am saying that that point is infinity. See, so the position of an image is at infinity. If it is not clear, see 1 time, 2 time, 3 times, so it is able to understand. Which are the two rules? Rule number 1, incident light parallel passing through focus. Okay, now rule number 3, center to center, both remain parallel, never intersect, they will meet at infinity. Okay, so this is our case number 5. Now students, we are talking for case number 6. Case number 6, what is case number 6? Now see, in case number 5 we are standing on the at a focus. Okay, now we are just close toward the mirror, means exactly near, between focus and pole, between focus and pole. So in the 6th case, I will take the object very close. See here, this is center, this is focus. Now we are just very close, we are just coming close to the pole. So what is the position? Between pole and focus. Now image is creation. See, now rule number 1, first rule, parallel focus. Okay, now second rule, third number rule, center, ray of light incident center, it will reflect back center. Now see, these two are parallel, they will never meet behind, because in case number 5 we see that both are parallel, it will never intersect. So I can say, take this two line behind the mirror, take behind the mirror. See, this is ray number 1, this is coming behind the mirror, and this is a pole, both will meet behind the mirror. So I can say, this time the image is not real, because real image will form only against the polished side, always opposite the polished side. But here both the reflecting light will meet exactly near the polished surface, so it is not meeting behind, it is just meeting ahead. So these two will meet here. So I can say here the image is virtual. Now see, position of an image behind the mirror, so nature is virtual, but every time you see in concave mirror all the images are inverted, but this time the image is virtual and erect, it is not inverted. This time we are saying it is erect. Erect means straight. Okay, so these are the 6 cases. Now slightly moving very rapidly with the image formation by a convex mirror. Now we here in convex mirror we have only 2 part. See, only 2 cases. Case number 1, this is our case number 1, and we have case number 2. So what is case number 1? suppose we have a convex mirror. This is pole, this is focus, here it is center. Now see, when a ray of light is coming parallel, they reflect back, but they are appear to meet beyond. Rule number one, I can say rule number one, lights are parallel, they will definitely meet at focus, but the focus is beyond the mirror. So we are trying to arrange all the reflecting light meet at a focus. Okay, now see, image object position of an object is infinity, position of an image is at focus, nature. If the image is creating beyond, it is virtual. And here in convex mirror, the image is erect, and it is, see, all the lights are here, I can say converging. This is called converging. Converging means they all are trying to meet at a point. That is the meaning of converging. Converging image are always small. See, this is small, so I can say highly diminished means point like object. Now we are coming to the next one, case number 2. What is case number 2? Again, just take a mirror, convex mirror. This is pole, this is center, this is focus. Now we have only two rules. Rule number 1, parallel light, and rule number 3, center. Okay, so pass a light parallel, it will reflect back, trying to appear beyond the mirror. This is the focus. Rule number 1, parallel, it will meet at focus. Now rule number 3, pass a light through center. So I will pass a light, it will reflect back. I am trying to take it beyond the center. See, both the light will meet at this point. This is the two reflecting lights. So at the point of reflection, will get the image. Okay, so I can say in convex mirror we have only two cases. Either we are standing infinity, or either we are standing very close, because here we are not in between. Here means not between pole, focus, center. We are always on the left portion. So either you are standing very far, means infinity, either you are standing very close. So you are always between focus and pole. You are always between pole and focus. Your image is creation always between focus, because for infinity position the image will fall here. If we are coming close, then it will just between pole and focus. So I can say, because these two reflecting light is always meet between this only. So intersecting point is what? Image formation. So this is the two new concept. If you are not able to understand, go 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, try to lock. This is 3 marks question, very very important for your board examination. Anyone may be asked in your board, so you have to go through this, very very important. Okay, I hope this is clear. So I am finishing the topic here only. Thank you so much.